Hey YouTube, how's it going? So if you haven't been here before, my name's Adam Williams and I just want to welcome you to my channel. So this week, it's been amazing. I hang out with a group of guys who, well, we're the metal lads. We all like metal, we all play in metal bands or have done, and we just hang out, have a good time, you know how it is. So I'd seen on Instagram, one of the local skateboarding groups, they've been going to this DIY spot. Now, back in the day, I always wanted to go to DIY spots because I just love DIY stuff. So I go onto Instagram and I'm scrolling through and I see this guy doing a trick on what looks like a DIY bank. Now I mentioned it to Joe. Joe said, oh, you should speak to Big Al about that because he probably will know where that is. Well, we went out for a beer on Wednesday, sitting in the pub, and I turned to Big Al and said, oh, DIY skate park in Norwich. Where is it? What are the rules? You know, am I allowed to skate it? Am I not? Or is it a locals only spot? And to my absolute amazement, he says, totally cool to skate it. Not a local spot, but obviously don't want loads of people turning up. So today, I decided that I would go down there and have it and go and check that out. It is everything I've been looking for recently. I've enjoyed going to all the local skate parks. They're really good. Loddon is a big fave of mine. Really like Sheringham. Not so bothered about Beccles, but the more kind of smaller stuff, you know, I really enjoy that just because I'm just not bothered about laying down the hammers. This place is perfect. It's got like these triangular kind of like, I don't know what they are. They're not jumps. They're just paving slabs smashed together with some concrete underneath them. There's grind boxes all over the place, from like what looks like lampposts to rails to a DIY shotgun rail. There's ledges, some are angle irons, some aren't. There's curbstones that have just been waxed up and laid on the floor. And I know to a lot of people, they like big tricks and all that kind of stuff, but that to me is just amazing. I love small stuff where I can get little jibby tricks on, and you know, I know that people like long grinds. I actually quite like short grinds. I like little technical trickery. That's what I'm all about. So it's pretty easy to get there. There's a couple of fences to jump, but nothing too strenuous. And when I first turned up, I was presented with this big kind of open plain of what looked like quite smooth concrete. And at that point, I was pretty chuffed. But then I saw in the distance that there was people there as well. It just got better and better. The closer I got, the more obstacles I could see, and it was everything I was looking for. Now at this point, just the fact that this place was mint, I would have been happy with. But then to top it off, I had a really good skate. After falling a couple of weeks ago, I've been taking it easy a little bit more and not kind of pushing myself too hard. And whilst, don't get me wrong, I didn't get any new tricks and I didn't try anything new, just cruising about that place, getting a few bits and pieces. I did manage to land a heel roll trick, which I used to love heel rolls and toe rolls and anything kind of manual based. Getting that back today, that felt really satisfying. Took quite a few attempts, but we got there eventually, which I was really happy with. And then just cruising about and it was just a mess about day, and it was exactly what I needed. Now I have to be careful because when I find places like this, I naturally just want to go back and 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 go back, but I'm going to try not to do that. So I'm probably going to go skate somewhere else this week just to make sure that I don't end up skating the same place every week. But to find a place like that, and whilst, okay, sure, maybe I didn't find it, but I'll call it a find because I didn't know anything about it. So yeah, do you know, like, it was not much, there wasn't much to talk about today. I just wanted to tell you about this place because I haven't skated anything like that in years, and it's really good. It's really, really good. So the guys that built that place, they did a mint job. Like, they even built a quarter pipe, and I really hope that they get one on the other side. I guess the only thing it needs a bit more development for me because the obstacles in the middle are amazing, but it just needs to flow a little bit better. So I can see that happening in the future, but I think, yeah, so happy I found this. But that was it, like, nothing more. Soph's doing really well. We got out and got a couple of skates in this week. We found a really cool little spot for her to practice on. So I'm not gonna put too much about that because I wanna do a bit of an update video in a few weeks just to kind of show how far she's come in the short period of time. So I'm just gonna call it there and just say, as always, if you like this video, go and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It really does mean the world to me. And until then, just stay safe, keep rolling, and I'll see you in the next video.